From the theme park capital of the world, Orlando, Florida, this is the Theme Park Podcast. Wait, podcast? Is this on the radio? Why does everything gotta be so messy on this station? Anyway, here's your hosts, Dickerman, Jimmy D, and Scott Harris.
Hey there, and welcome to the Theme Park Podcast. Dickerman here. There is Scott Harris.
Hi, hello.
And Jimmy D is not with us tonight or today, or
He's
depends on when
still
you're listening to this.
He's still with us.
Yes, he is. Yes, this week especially. Yes, he is still with us. It's been a rough week in the world of celebrity, but Jimmy D is still with us. But he's not on the show today. I have it on good authority, Scott, that he has placed himself chained to the gates of Launch Bay. To preserve the legacy of a historic Star Wars section of Walt Disney World.
Walt's favorite part of the Walt Disney World Resort in Central Florida is Launch Bay. Everyone knows that. It was his lasting legacy, part of the plans from day one.
Yeah.
Launch Bay.
So Jimmy is there to try and protect it, much like a hippie would chain himself to a redwood. Jimmy has chained himself to Launch Bay to try and save it before they tear it down.
Correct. Although they're not tearing it down.
What are they doing? Were they just evicting Chewie and Kylo Ren? They're just kicking them out? They're going to be homeless now? They're going to be... Oh, wait, I'm sorry. Incorrect word. They're going to be... What's the right word?
Unhoused.
Unhoused. Yes. They're going to be unhoused now.
Well, the thing is, like, you say, like, Chewie and Kylo have a place. It's just down a walkway.
They are allowed down there. Now, Darth Vader
doesn't
in the early days of Launch Bay, he was my favorite to go and meet because who doesn't want to meet Darth Vader? He wouldn't have a place down the way.
He is now homeless.
And the BB-8, did they still do the meet with BB-8?
I'm trying to look. I'm efforting that right now. And
because they used to, when it first started, it was Darth Vader and Chewbacca, which was awesome. I remember when they launched Launch Bay. It was so exciting because this is long before Galaxy's Edge. We were so geeked for this thing. When they put this thing together, everybody was out of their mind for it. You could go meet Vader. He would interact with you. You could meet Chewbacca. We would have discussions about my hair back in the day. And then they would update it to you get Kylo Ren, which was definitely a step down from Vader. And you could meet BB-8. Because they were excited to have that robot.
At Launch Bay, we've got Darth Vader, Chewbacca,
yes,
BB-8 astromech.
I also could go. I could go when I had the Disney credit card, like the Chase Disney with Darth Vader on it, and that would be like a secret, special, different meet and greet that you could go to.
That is also still there.
I mean, that one was impressive to me because they would just have some dude just hanging out, waiting for somebody to come up with their Visa card.
Yeah,
that seemed like the amount of resources that went into that, which there was never a line for it. I was always impressed by.
Oh, look who popped into the chat, Mr. Guess I'm not going to be on the show today.
Jimmy D?
Yes.
Oh, he's around. He's how is he chatting while chained to Launch Bay?
Well, I mean, you could still have the chain around your waist.
Okay, I just figured his arms would be chained too. I mean, if he was really dedicated, I mean, he would chain his arms and his legs and everything, you know?
What, like he's about to be torn asunder?
Well, I mean, if you want to protect Launch Bay, you got to put yourself at risk.
Okay, we should say that Disney put some context on this. Walt Disney World announced plans for the animation courtyard in Star Wars Launch Bay at Hollywood Studios, and they're going back to their roots.
What is it going to be?
Will be an attraction, an experience called the Magic of Disney Animation.
Oh, that's what they used to have, right? Way back in the day.
That's what they used to have.
Have they been doing it? It's been a long time since I've been to Hollywood Studios. And when I was going, which was quite a few years ago, Launch Bay was kind of like there was those, those things rolling around, the dust bunnies or the
tumbleweeds.
The tumbleweeds. That's the word I wanted. The tumbleweeds were rolling around in Launch Bay because all the cool stuff that was there didn't really seem to be there anymore.
Yeah, I mean, it's basically just a meet and greet area, and Launch Bay itself is like a meet and greet area and a shop.
Mm-hmm.
They remember they used to have like Jawas going around, and you could like barter with them.
Oh, my daughter loved that when she was little. She loved the Jawas.
They don't have that anymore. There is still in that area. There's like the Playhouse Disney or the Disney Junior show,
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
and then they just reopened up the Little Mermaid show.
Right. Launch Bay was great when it was they had the movie, you could skip the movie, and then you could just go straight back, and then they had a great store, and of course the Jawas they would barter with you. They would only barter certain things. You had to know what to barter with them. Yeah, it was a game. You had to play it smart with them. They didn't want money. I can tell you that much.
But now, once Galaxy's Edge opened, I mean, that kind of took all the luster away from it.
I mean,
the problem is it's canon. They're making a timeline thing, so it's like once Launch Bay goes away, like there's no more Vader in the park besides in Star Tours.
Yeah, that's not fair. They should have pumped up. If anything, they should have pumped up Launch Bay to really give love to the old movies,
or decanonize Galaxy's Edge, or de-timeline it and just make it all Star Wars characters.
Yeah. Yeah, or have one area where you step back in time and it's the Vader era and Boba Fett and all those things.
Or
Jabba.
Bring back Star Wars weekends.
Oh my God, Star Wars weekends were great.
We
didn't know what we had.
They would have Ewoks and stuff that you could meet.
Oh, they would break out like everything. Princess Amidala, my wife got to meet her one time.
Mm-hmm.
The Ewoks, they would have all these different props, and of course the Darth Maul. That was great.
Well, in 2026, we'll be getting the return of the Sorcerer Hat.
Oh, wait, they're bringing it back? No.
Well, there's going to be one on top of the building.
Really?
Yeah. Not the same size.
Okay.
But it will be the Magic of Animation building.
Okay. So
learn about hand-drawn animation with how to draw things. If you've seen
this sounds educational. I don't want to learn stuff.
You don't have to then. Inside, you will interact with and explore silly takes on the iconic Disney Animation headquarters, including the many different studio departments. The playful interactive moments will be around every corner. You'll see portraits come to life just like they did in Once Upon a Studio, which you should watch on Disney Plus. It's very fun.
Okay.
Like 5 minutes long. Our youngest animators to be can explore the Drawn to Wonderland playground filled with an oversized flower garden with musical instruments, a Mad Tea Party playset, and a Tulgey Wood exploration area.
Okay.
So it'll be like a playground area too.
Yeah. I don't imagine they're going to have the cautionary tale that like we saw in the Imagineering story where they talk about all those guys and girls getting laid off every couple of years and wiping out the entire department. No, I don't get into
that. But the transformation of everything will begin September 25th, 2025.
So if you want to see Launch Bay, you've got, a month, basically.
2.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
August is.
Yeah,
August.
Yeah, you got a whole. Yeah, you're right. 2 months. I'm sorry. Yeah, 2
so
months.
Animation Courtyard, Disney Play and Disney Junior Play and Dance. Those will be closing. The Little Mermaid musical adventure. You will still be able to go do that.
Yeah, because they just reopened that. They don't want to shut that thing down.
Correct. Yes.
Yeah, so they're just gonna have like walls up, and you can get to the mermaid, and that'll be it.
Exactly. But go get.
What about Kylo? What about Vader?
Hey man, I don't know. I mean,
are they going to have BB-8 at Cast Connections? Because I will go buy it right now. I will go buy that BB-8.
I mean, I've always thought that if like an attraction closes, they should just like, hey, we got to move you somewhere else. So maybe like Vader will be running Tower of Terror.
Oh, I know that. I know that gimmick. When you get fired from your job, so they just put you in another job. I know that one.
Hey, you're not fired. It's just your current position won't exist anymore.
Yeah, and it's a passionate company that says, you know what, we don't have this position, but we want to keep you on. We don't want to, put you in a bad situation, so we're going to move you over to Tower of Terror.
Exactly. Yeah. I mean,
I don't have any problem with that. I'm good with that when they do that.
You're still in the company, so it still works.
Yeah. It's not a bad
I
idea.
mean, we saw in Return of the Jedi when Jabba claimed C-3PO and R2-D2, he turned R2-D2 into a beverage container, serving drinks to people.
Yeah. Good use of the guy if you're not going to use him for other things.
So maybe they would use BB-8 as something like a valet, maybe.
He's a ball. He rolls around. He's got to do something else. I don't know what, but
yeah, they'll figure something out. They'll
put
figure
drinks
something
in him,
out
it's
for
gonna
him.
be spilled everywhere.
Maybe don't have him do that. Maybe don't have him be a drinks container. But
maybe he you put buffalo, you put chicken in him, and you can choose your various sauce, and then you roll them around to get the chicken rolled in the sauce.
You're just thinking about the buffalo chicken grilled cheese from the commissary right now.
That is a good sandwich. That is a good sandwich. I make it at home, but it's still not the same as the one you get at Disney.
Yeah. So when you go pay your respects to Launch Bay, go over to the commissary, get that.
Are they going to frown upon me pouring out a 40 at Launch Bay? Is that not looked upon favorably?
Well, buy one there. Buy an alcohol there and then pour it out.
Do they sell 40s at Disney?
I don't believe that they do.
That's surprising. Okay.
Yeah. But go to the commissary, buy the grilled cheese, then I'll
just pour out the little buffalo sauce that comes with the grilled cheese. Then
you will not waste that sauce.
That's true. No, you're right.
But go get that and then go see Jimmy at Launch Bay.
Yeah.
Give him a high five. Make sure he's doing okay.
We should bring him snacks and
an umbrella, sunscreen,
Yeah, maybe
water.
Take him for a bathroom break. Hold a spot while he uses the restroom there.
Whoa! I'm not gonna.
I just meant hold a spot at the thing. You just get chained to the wall for a little while.
I've never liked the touch of steel to my skin.
Okay, fair enough. All right. Well, you know what? Jimmy's fine. It's his decision to chain himself to the building. He can figure out how he needs to.
He decided to do this.
And kudos to him. I'm glad somebody's trying to save Launch Bay. I have no problem with this.
Yeah. You who will things into existence and then not go.
Well, I did eventually go to the Hollow Scream at Busch Gardens or at SeaWorld. I did go twice.
You're like the biggest defender of Launch Bay.
Haven't been in years. Haven't been probably in close to a decade, if I had to guess. I don't know how long it's been, but it's been a while. I still had passes in 2021 for a while, but I think Launch Bay was closed because it was like a COVID rest station or some nonsense. God, the COVID era sucked. Like there were parts that were great, but there were parts that were terrible. Like I did love the photos of people at the parks and literally nobody was there. But yeah, Launch Bay was kind of a casualty of that. You weren't allowed in there anymore.
We went to Galaxy's Edge twice, and we never went over to Launch Bay.
Yeah, we were busy going to Galaxy's Edge, so it was new and fresh.
Well, Jimmy was busy making a video for a holiday party.
That's true. He was
line.
He was working in line at the launch of Galaxy's Edge. It's true.
And we were. It was also like 6 a.m.
Yeah, that too. Speaking of launch, I know you went out and did something that ties in very nicely to that this past week. If you see Scott on the stream, he's got his NASA hat on.
I bought a hat.
You went out to probably our most unique theme park, which is Kennedy Space Center.
Yeah, I went out to Kennedy Space Center last week. Had not been in a very long time. Maybe like on a field trip.
Yeah, I went years ago when Peter Cullen from the Transformers was there. I went and we interviewed
your
him
dear
there.
friend.
Yeah, so many years ago still, though. I don't know how many years ago it was, but a lot of years ago. That was the last time I went, but it's changed a lot, I know.
Yeah, they've added a whole bunch of stuff. There's the Gateway exhibit, which is like the deep space launch complex, which is like the next step of NASA. So like SpaceX, Boeing, all of that stuff. So like that's like one of the newest things that they have.
Yeah.
Then there's the Space Shuttle Atlantis, which is the shuttle itself.
That's cool.
In a room hanging from the ceiling.
Yeah, I mean, to be able to be like in the same room as that thing that went to space is like a unique opportunity.
And there's like, you go in the building, you kind of have to like go upstairs, and there's like 2 pre-show things that you have to watch. Which, like, one is like the origin of the shuttle, like them making it, all sorts of stuff. And then the next room you go into, it's like screens all around you when it's like a launch that basically happens in front of you.
All right.
And like I'm getting like emotional while this like Hans Zimmer-y kind of music is playing, and then that video ends, screens lift up, and then boom, there's the shuttle in front of you.
That's wild. I mean, this is how do I say it? Generationally? Yeah, that word. Such a big deal for my generation, your generation, our parents' generation, and now new generations. Because I mean, it was, I guess the new generations don't quite have the same connection as us when we grew up in school and watched these space shuttle launches, or our parents who watched this thing come together and, you know, saw Kennedy make this thing happen.
Well, no, the crazy thing is, like, watching, like, you know, going to all these things, and you watch these videos, and there's like a sonic boom that happens. And I was like, we were talking about, it's like, remember when sonic booms were a thing because the shuttle was coming back?
Yeah. Yeah, we don't they go, what do they go to Texas all the time now? We don't get the sonic boom anymore.
Well, it's a capsule. A capsule's not going to cause that.
Oh, okay. I miss the sonic boom.
And, you know, those land in like the deserts or out on the water.
Yeah. Yeah. I miss the sonic boom.
But one of the other things that you can do is there's like the bus tours that will like take you around. So you can go to like the Apollo Saturn V Center, where you can see like the Saturn V rocket, the massive rocket, also indoors. Don't know how they fit that in there. The vehicle assembly building, which is like massively tall.
That's one of the big ones. I've heard. It's super cool to see that VAV building.
And then the new thing that they have is called the gantry at LC-39.
Okay.
Which is Launch Complex 39, where you can see a bunch of the launch pads, and it's kind of like a learning exhibit, but they have like an experience where it's like where you can feel a rocket engine come to life above you.
Oh, do you get like cooked like you could burn down to your skeleton? And
no,
then
but you can feel you can feel some heat off of it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's kind of cool.
Is a lot of wind too? Is like that hurricane thing? At
a
the mall
little bit of wind, but mostly heat. And I'm not just saying it was 96 degrees outside. It was a different. It's a different heat that you're feeling.
I'm sorry. It was a blustery day. That's
but
all.
It's also like and I think it happens like every 10 minutes. Like, okay, so there's like a countdown clock for it.
Almost like the dragon at Universal at Harry Potter Land.
Exactly. But this is also like it's like right on the water. I think it's like the Banana River, like one of those. And you can go up top and you can like just watch, and you're like, oh, there's a bunch of like launch towers. But then you look in the water. We saw 2 manatees.
Oh, nice.
We saw like a little shark, like a reef shark kind of thing, or a sand shark, like along the water. An alligator, all sorts of like wildlife and stuff, because it is also part of like a nature preserve.
That is an area where you can get sharks and gators.
Yeah,
it's like double
also
your
2
danger.
Manatees.
Yeah, and then you got the friendly old manatees.
I asked if they knew. They didn't. They didn't
know me. Those are not Mexican manatees where I met Chubby Boy. He was.
They knew Chubby Boy though. That's the thing.
That's weird. That is weird that they knew Chubby Boy.
But yeah, it was fun. I mean, it's an hour outside of Orlando. It was a great time.
I mean, literally, it's like there's only a couple places in the world where like this sort of stuff, like it's here, like in Russia, right? There's nowhere else, right?
Well, I should say, because in Houston there is the Johnson space.
That feels like a very secondary thing compared to ours, though. Like ours is the place.
Well, yes, I will say yes and no. It's just a little bit different because they call it Space Center Houston out there. But, you know, not to get too nerdy, but like Kennedy Space Center, they're the ones that do the launches. And Mission Control is in Houston.
Yes, Houston, we have a problem.
They're the ones that take over after we do the start.
Yeah, so those guys are just nerds with the computers, and we got the freaking shot rockets and space shuttles over here. So who's cooler?
Well, they do have a thing called the Moonwalkers: A Journey with Tom Hanks.
Okay.
They have like a Tom Hanks thing.
But
they also have a lot of the similar things like, Eat with an Astronaut.
We need a weightlessness thing here. They got to figure that out. That'd be
My
cool.
thing is, I still want to go to space camp.
Who doesn't? Yeah. Who doesn't want to go to space? They should, if they wanted to really make some money, they would market it towards adults because we have the money.
Buddy?
Mm-hmm.
I've looked into it.
Can we do it?
And I want to make sure I pull this up correctly. There is space camp for adults and seniors.
Okay. All right. I don't want to go with the seniors, though. Those guys always bring it down.
Well,
they're always complaining. They got problems. They think they belong in the front of the line all the time. Let them have their own section. I want the regular adult space camp where we can, just do our thing without old people cramping our style.
But that does exist. It's in I believe it's in Alabama.
What the heck is it doing in Alabama?
That's where the U.S. Space and Rocket Center is.
Okay.
Tranquility Base, Huntsville, Alabama.
Maybe we should look into doing a broadcast from Space Camp, like a full-on theme park broadcast from Space Camp.
Done. You don't have to talk like me and Jimmy into doing this.
Yeah. Okay. All right. We'll get on the phone with our manager and make that happen.
We'll get on the phone with Space.
Yeah. It's ChatGPT's our manager now. We'll just ask him. Yeah. ChatGPT, can you get us booked at Space
Adult
Camp?
Advanced Space Academy.
Okay.
Or there's just Adult Space Academy.
Yeah, I think I need to go to the first one because if I'm going to be honest, that part where they try and, spin you around and stuff, I would be the first to puke. I have, in my older age, I can't even handle.
Wait, you want the advanced? No, I'll tell you this. You don't want the advanced one.
No. I don't think I want that one. I don't think I can handle it.
Price alone, you don't want that one.
Fair enough. What are we looking at for regular? Regular
is 3 days, 2 nights, $900.
Well, that's not bad at all.
Adult Advanced Space Academy, 6 days, 5 nights.
Okay.
$2,000.
I mean, still, all things considered, I don't know what they're offering, but you're staying out there too. That's your hotel as well.
You are staying out there, yes.
I don't know. I mean, I definitely do that first one. That first one's not bad. We should think. I think
we should do it. I think we should do it. 2020, 2026. We should do it.
Maybe they need to get the word out more about this program, and they want the Theme Park Podcast out there to spread the word to our legion of fans.
Train like an astronaut on the multi-axis trainer.
Is that thing that spins you around?
Yes. Oh, here's where we fail, though.
Uh-oh.
Learn team building exercises on our low elements rope course.
Oh. Ropes course. Is that up in the air? Like, I've done some of those at like the kids ones.
The retreats?
Yeah, I've done the kids ones. Like at the various, like there's Elevate over in Sanford, and I can only go so high on that thing. There are limitations to how far I'm willing to go up.
We'll look into this when Jimmy gets back. Very quickly, one other bit of theme park news. Another scare zone got announced at Halloween Horror Nights.
No house, but a scare zone. Okay, it's something.
Yeah, this is the Mel's Die-In Zombies in Club Horror Street experience.
Okay, well, we know exactly where it is.
Correct, yeah.
And it's right there at Mel's.
Will feature undead DJs while outside of the restaurant.
Okay, cool. All right, that sounds good.
And we are just about a month away from Horror Nights.
Yeah, we need to learn about more houses, I think, soon. I wonder what the holdup is here.
I think they're just parsing it out because they know the demand is there. Like, they don't need to, people are going to go no matter what.
Well, I think at this point, if they do a WWE house, it might be the Hulk Hogan Memorial.
I don't believe it will be. No? I don't think it will be, no.
Okay. All right. Well, we'll see. Well, if you want to get the latest breaking theme park news, including any house announcements that happen in between shows, where can they go, Scott?
You can follow us on Twitter at Theme Park Show, Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok at The Theme Park Podcast. You can watch it at thethemeparkyoutube.com.
And the show traditionally comes to you from the Lauren Campbell Realtor.com Tebow Gazebo Studios. For Scott Harris, for the chained up Jimmy D at Launch Bay, I am Dick Roman. Until next week, we will see you out at the parks.
This has been the Theme Park Podcast. Follow the show on Facebook and Instagram at The Theme Park Podcast. To catch up on previous episodes, check out thethemeparkpodcast.com, the iHeartRadio app, or Apple Podcasts.